everyone. Welcome to After Hours here at Linda's Electric Quilters.
Hello.
That was good.
Yeah,
That was good.
I'm really nervous tonight, so
Why are you nervous tonight? Tell us why.
because
Tell everybody why. Why are you nervous? Please tell the people. Why are you nervous tonight?
because I've never pieced a quilt, and so you're putting me live on action piecing a quilt, even though it's supposed to be like a simple one.
Uh-huh.
It looks really intimidating right now.
Why does it look intimidating?
You'll see.
You'll see. Okay. So, yes, Diana has decided that... Did you say I told you to do this?
Well, I came up with an idea, and Corey's like, "Okay, we'll see how that works."
Those were my exact words. Tone and everything. Someone hand her an Oscar. That's what it was. It was perfect. So tonight she is going to be making a quilt from a panel and some strips.
Yep.
Some from a jelly roll, which she has found out she likes pre-cuts. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Yes.
And some strips that came from one of our wide backs that we have here.
Yep.
Because a lot of people don't realize that even with a wide back, you can still use it for piecing. Excuse me, because there are so many different avenues that you can go with it, especially with pricing.
Yeah.
You can get 108 inches by 36 inches, which is a yard, and pay I don't know, like what's the most expensive one, like $20 or $16.95 or something like that, and get a whole lot more than a yard of 44-inch wide fabric.
Exactly, and it's good fabric too.
Yeah, it's good fabric too.
Yeah.
So you just have to kind of switch your measurements up.
But before we get started, it's nice that it's not snowy outside.
That's correct. Weather alert, weather update. Woo, woo, woo,
We went from snow all within the same week of being out. Ryan and I were doing some volunteering for the COVID vaccine sites, and we got burnt, and his nose blistered, all within the same week.
Yeah, we went
And
from
then
like
in
6.5 inches of snow on the ground to the next day I was in shorts and I mean, I was already in shorts and flip-flops. Y'all know me. But the next day, like comfortable shorts and flip-flops. No one was judging you, shorts and flip-flops weather. Sunroof open, windows down, really nice 80-degree weather. It was.
And then today it's cold,
now it's cold,
and wet,
cold and rainy.
cold again. So
Gotta love Texas.
hey, gotta love Texas.
Gotta love
That's
Texas.
right. Yeah. But
Um,
what's really funny?
Yeah.
Is that I really felt like I was at I had a winter camping trip.
Who goes camping in the winter?
Well, some people do, and that's what it felt like. I had to unpack everything in the house that was snow related, clothes related. Then I had to have batteries for the flashlights, and I had to have all the candles out because we didn't have electricity.
Right.
So the whole house had, the camping stoves. Everything was all over the whole house like we were actually camping. And then when we got the
that's right, because you had rolling blackouts at your
I
house.
did.
Yes, yeah, that's right.
And so we had to have all that stuff out so we could actually see at night. And then once we got our electricity back about 4 days later, then it was like, I got to pack all this back up.
You got to go put it all back away.
So did anybody else have that? Like they had to bring out everything, and then you felt like, wow, I'm like repacking almost for a trip. It could have been like a winter trip. That's what it felt like. I had ski clothes like everywhere because we were so cold. So
I went over and visited them at their house. I was like, what are y'all doing? Because my electricity never went out, thankfully. So I just had the heater blasting. Fire was roaring, making some s'mores.
Rub it in. Anyway, but we're glad that things are a little bit back to normal. We know that there's still some people having some issues and suffering with damage, and so our thoughts are definitely out there with you. Okay. And now you can do your little bill.
Thank you. I was like, and okay, no, and okay, no, and okay. Y'all saw me like, okay, I'm gonna wait. Okay, I'm gonna wait. As always, before we get started, if you are new to watching us or if you have watched us over the past few months, years, and haven't done it yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It's right down there at the bottom right-hand corner. It is free to subscribe, but it keeps you with updates of what we are doing whenever we go live. You can get push notifications sent to your phone, so you can get that reminder like, oh, no, I need to get on and watch this. And also give this video a big thumbs up and share it with your friends.
Yes, super fun,
because that's what keeps us here doing more and more stuff. As you can see, we got a new backdrop.
Yes, backdrop. Oh, and we got some new Luxe Cuddle in. And
it's 80 inches wide, and it's nice. It's nice.
So easy.
And there's how many? 17?
17
19,
colors.
17, a bunch of colors.
Anyway, super soft. You just got to go back here and just pet it. Like if you come in the store, just come pet it. Okay. It's so soft.
Yes, and then buy the piece you pet.
If you haven't tried Shannon Cuddle, you have to try Cuddle.
Very, very nice.
It's definitely a much nicer minky than what you just get at an average store.
Minker?
Minker.
Much nicer minker.
No, it is super nice, and it washes up really nice in the washer, so it doesn't get stiff. It comes out just the way it was. Okay, because it's so soft, I had to tell everybody. Okay, dun 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 dun. So the question of the night is: how many of you have pieced a quilt using a panel and just kind of added some borders and stuff around it, just kind of using a panel, because that's kind of what we're going to do, because I got to start off really simple here. So let me know how many of you guys have done that, because you know why? We're going to ask your advice, or I am, throughout this episode and the next episode. You're going to help me do this whole quilt, piece it, and then we're going to see the finished quilt top next week.
You keep doing you. I'll be right back.
Okay. We'll see the finished quilt top next week. So we have really fun, cute panel that I found. We all have a panel in our stash, right? Well, I didn't have a stash, but I had one here at the store. But in your stash, you probably have a panel, right? So it would be awesome if you guys want to grab your panel, grab some ideas, and do this with me. So, and think about, like, who can I give it to, or where can I donate it? You know, you've always had that little project. You just haven't got around to it. It was that cute panel you saw at the quilt show. You know, pull it out this next week, and we can't wait for people to join along with me. You'll probably do much better than I will. But then we want you to send us the pics afterwards so we can put them on Instagram, right?
Right.
If you want to. Because it'll be fun. I want to see other people that did projects at the same time I did.
Yes, definitely.
Because I know they'll be better than mine.
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
Oh,
You've
I
got
would.
good stuff. You've got good stuff here.
So anyway, do we have people answering questions at all?
Right now, they're just we're looking at some sound things, making sure everyone can hear us. We got like half and half on people hearing us, so we'll see.
Oh, well, hopefully they can hear okay.
Summer said that she's not having a problem at all, so.
Okay. Well, I
We'll
hope,
see.
yeah. So anyway, okay, there you go. There's nothing about being live. There's always something, right?
Okay,
right.
so what's the first step? You have prolonged this enough.
I know. I keep trying
I
to
know you
prolong
keep
it.
adding more stuff, so.
Taking my paper away.
Yes.
All right.
What's
so
next?
I have this super cute panel that we used to sell here in the store. We don't have any more, but I kept one for me because I knew that eventually I'd have to make a baby quilt for somebody. So
Okay.
I'm making one for my brother who's having a little baby, or his wife is. He's not. They're having it together. I'm so nervous tonight with
Just
this.
edit that out.
Anyway, so I got this cute little ABCD panel, and I was like, you know, what can I do to make it a little bit better than just a panel? So then I was like, we had some junior jelly rolls that we sell. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to grab that, pull that out, because I think I can do, like, I've seen, like, what they call piano borders.
Uh-huh.
I'm learning.
Okay.
And because I looked up a lot of stuff. And I was like, oh, that would be kind of cute, and that looks really easy. Yeah, right. And then I was like, well, before I put those on, I have to put like a little tiny trim, like a picture frame, right?
Right.
Like the inside of a picture frame.
Right.
So to put that around there.
I'm going to try one more thing real quick while you're
Oh,
talking.
we're still having problems?
Yeah, I'm going to try one more thing.
And I'm doing so good tonight.
No, you're
Talking.
doing great. You're doing great. Keep it up. Keep it up. Actually, hold for a second on that. Just hold for what you're doing.
And we're back. No. I don't know what's going on with the sound. I hope we can get this figured out. So just be patient with us. Sorry, this has nothing to do with all the live stuff. Gotta love live.
Okay. All right. That should fix it. We'll see.
What's going on?
Some static issues, but hopefully that
okay.
should fix it. I think it's because I had it plugged into something. Anyway, besides the point.
Alrighty. Well, hopefully that's fixed it. Let us know before I keep going and rambling out. So hopefully.
I think we're getting. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's better.
That's good.
All right,
okay.
go.
So I don't know if they heard anything I said, but we're
No, they did. It wasn't like a ton of static. They said it was tolerable, but
Okay.
it shouldn't be happening. So I had to go see what's
Okay.
going on the soundboard.
So is everything good? We sound
Yes,
better. All
volume is
static is
great,
gone.
much better. Everyone's happy. Yay!
Okay.
Okay,
Oh.
I know what the problem was.
You're always trying something different. Stop.
No,
It worked so good last time.
no, it didn't.
Yes,
it
did.
did.
Yes, it did. Don't do
That's
nothing
besides the
new.
point. I'm trying new things, and they're obviously not working out.
Yes, they're not.
But I am taking responsibility.
That's important. I
There
did
you
teach you
go.
to take your
So
responsibility.
it was me. I have figured out what the problem was, and now we're just gonna move on.
Well,
like
we
it
will
never
move on.
happened.
Okay,
Okay.
so we'll get past all my rambling. That it was rambling anyway. So
Okay.
anyway, so I got the panel.
Okay, I'm gonna open this because you keep pointing at it, and they
I
want to see what's
know.
going on this panel.
I know.
So this is an oversized panel. It's
Yes.
actually quite large. It comes out at 47 by 70.
Mhm.
But it's just the cutest little thing.
Well, and I thought it'd be great for a play mat.
Oh, that's a good
So,
idea. Put some polyester batting in it, some
Yeah.
thick, fluffy stuff in
Yep.
it.
So I was gonna do it as a play mat, and then you'll see next week what I was gonna put on the back.
So yeah, that's cute.
So we'll do it this way so they can see it the
Oh,
right way.
whoops. There we go.
So this is just a fun little panel. Like I said, we don't have any more here, but what is it called? And they can look for it online if they like it.
Of course, you would ask me that. The Animal ABC Super Panel.
Yeah, Animal ABC Super Panel, super fun. So I thought this would be a really cute play mat. So we're gonna go ahead and throw some border on it. Try to throw some border on it, and then make it large and cute. And then on the back, we're gonna have some of our fun new Minky.
Okay, so with
Okay,
this episode, this is going to be a two-part thing. We didn't really mention that. This is going to be a two-part thing. This first part, she's just going to, unless you did.
I kind of did, but you were focused. But go ahead. I didn't say two-part thing. I
Okay,
just
so
said
it's going to be a
next week.
two-part thing. So this first part, we're going to look at measurements, cutting, kind of laying out, getting design, and then that next week we're going to put it all together.
Yeah. Yep.
So what's your idea for this quilt? What do you want to see done? I know you said a piano key border, some type of piano key border, an inner border. Have you determined what sizes you were wanting at? Because that's the first thing we need to do is we got to determine what size of borders we want to put on this panel.
Okay, so the size border that I was thinking about would be 1.5 inch, the small one to like frame it.
So like a finished 1.5?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's the first terminology right there. When you're reading patterns or when you're looking at things, excuse me, most patterns take into account for a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and that's going to be on both sides of said strip or said pieces.
Okay.
So when you're looking at things, it's end up being like almost a 1/2 inch off. So like for instance, if you're wanting to put an 1.5 inch finished border around this panel, if we have a 1/4 inch on one side and a 1/4 inch on the other, that makes a 1/2 inch. So if we add a 1/2 to 1.5, what do we have?
We have 2.
So when you're cutting your
I did
strips,
pass math.
yay! So when you're cutting your strips, you want to have a 2 inch unfinished border
Okay.
to make a 1.5 inch finished border.
Okay.
Inner
so,
border at least.
So our 1.5 inch inner fender.
Yay.
There we go. So we'll do that, and then I want to make the piano keys. I'm going to use the jelly roll, which is 2.5 inches, so it's ready for it. It's already ready, and it's cut. And if I can like say anything for a beginner, if you can get jelly rolls, it's so much easier.
For sure.
I was trying to cut the other ones, and I'm not the best cutter.
Someone asked who was the panel by. It's by Wyndham Fabrics.
Okay.
Wyndham Fabrics.
Fun.
So.
Okay, so because I did a little bit of research and I didn't want to bore them to death with me trying to cut some wide back.
Okay.
I have my yellow wave wide back that we have here that we carry. I thought it was really, really pretty. So if you want to look, you can see it on top here. Really pretty. So I took this and I cut it in advance 2 inches. Not perfect, but close enough. So we'll see what kind of mistakes I make along the way. And then I thought I would go ahead and add it on. So you want to show me or give me some tips on how to add that on?
Definitely.
Okay.
So I guess the first mistake that I see when I'm quilting quilts, either for myself or for customers when I rarely do that, is how they're applying the borders to the panel. Okay. So in the comment section below, let me know how you're applying borders to your panel. Let me know if the way that I'm about to explain it is the way that you do it, or if you have another way. We'd love to hear it, because this is not a one-way fits all type of thing. There's so many different ways to do things.
No, we want to interact with you. This was the whole point of this was not for this beginner to get on here and make a fool of herself and try to do this. It was more like interact with us, give us some tips, because I know that I need every single tip there can be.
For sure.
So
okay, so first thing that we're going to do is, are you wanting to do the shorter side first, or do you want to do the longer side?
what's better?
Well, that's up to you.
Oh, let's ask them. What would you do, the shorter side first or the longer side first?
Good question.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's wait and see what somebody says.
Okay.
Let's pull the little feet up. We're going to interact with you tonight. We want to know, or I want to know.
There you go.
So would you do the short, how would you apply the border first? Because I really don't know. So I could guess and just do one or the other, or we could take some tips from some of the viewers.
Either one.
So why we're doing
they're
that?
throwing that in there.
Okay.
But the end all be all of it is why we're figuring that out. Is if you are putting on those borders and just kind of grabbing those pieces, strips, you're doing those right sides together and just going all the way down and cutting it off when it stops, you're going to run into a problem.
Okay.
Because most panels, excuse me, depending on how they're printed, they could be on the bias, which could give it some stretch to the material.
Okay.
So when you're putting on that border, you're stretching this fabric like this as you're going, as it's stitching.
Okay.
So what's going to happen is it's going to go from that straight line to more of a wonky piece.
Okay.
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 So we're going to take this. We'll do the shorter side first. People are still going in. Short side first. That's what people are saying.
Okay.
Short side first.
We're doing short side first.
So we're going to take this panel
Okay.
and we are going to fold it in half.
Okay.
Okay. And I want to go to the center of this panel. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm folding it in half short way first. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to take these edges.
I would start off with a big panel.
You would go with the super panel. It's fine. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And that's how I'm going to find my center portion right there.
Okay.
Fold it in half and fold in half.
Okay.
You good?
Yeah.
Okay. And we're going to measure that center section. Yes, you are.
Go ahead.
Are you not with me?
I'm with you. Go ahead.
Okay. And we're going to measure that center section because what that's going to do is that's going to give me where the panel is basically the smallest. If it extends out that way or extends out that way, we have to take that into account when we're putting on those borders.
It just won't shrink when it's all done. We're calling
No,
it a day.
no, that's not how it works.
Okay,
Please
go
don't
ahead.
send that to me. Don't send that to me to Quilt. I'm not doing it. Okay. So you want to take that into account. Get all these edges all matched up.
Okay.
Take that into account there.
Okay.
So we'll get this all lined up. And I never trust what those measurements say on the actual piece.
That's true.
Okay, so that's 23. And then we'll move down a little bit. And what do you say that? Another 2 inches?
Wait, no, we go back to 23. I got to be perfect here now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, your finger was doing
Yeah,
that.
I was
Okay,
moving
got
that.
it.
So let's move a little bit. I'd say another, 2 inches there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 25 by 25. So it's going to be 50,
Okay.
right?
So it's not 47, it's 50.
No, it's 50.
Yeah.
So we're putting
Okay.
that in there. So we need to cut 50 inches long of strip.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. All
So
right.
that's going to be basically the smallest portion of that, and we got to keep that into account
Okay.
when we're doing that. So
Okay.
I'm going to fold that away and set that off to the side.
Do you guys use that same tip? Is that really, or is there a simpler way to do that? Oh,
So
that
my,
was
so
pretty
my
simple.
grandma taught me to do it.
Got it. Go, Grandma. Okay, so then I'm measuring 50, you said?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't have a long thing here.
That's fine.
I don't think I have 50 cut.
You do. That was 46. No, you might not.
Let's go back to
I
the.
gotta go down to 0 here. Yeah, you do.
Let's fit right
Barely.
at 50.
Right at 50. That's right at 50. So you're gonna want to trim that off right there. Anyway, so get your ruler
So
and do
my
a straight line.
so my mother, which is his grandmother, did send me a text before I did this. She said, "Measure twice before you cut."
That is
Really, I
that's a
should have
big
probably
one.
measured before I cut those.
You probably should have.
So
you're
that
gonna
was
take
after I did this.
So you're gonna take that ruler,
Okay.
line that up on that 4,
Okay.
and cut
Okay.
just like that.
All
So
right.
that's your first 50 right there.
Okay. So then the other one I do 50 as well, or do
Yeah,
I just start? Do I just cut them both at the same time?
I would cut them both at the same time, but that's
Okay.
just me. That is
Are we getting
just
any
me.
good tips?
Yeah, people are talking about which sides they're doing first and whatnot. Good tips.
Alrighty, so let me find the other small one that I got here. Let's see if I got this one 50 or if we're too short on this one. Oh, goodness. Summer's in there laughing in the background at me. And I can imagine my sister Chantelli's watching this laughing at me too. It was a good laugh. I am here for your entertainment. Oops, I messed up. I got to measure again. You left me, my instructor.
I came to get pins.
Oh, I want to go this way, I think, because I have that salvage. But what do you use pins for?
Because you pin it to it to keep it stable.
Oh, that makes sense. It's only because I'm live I'm having all these problems.
You're doing fine.
Well, if I could keep my finger straight here. And then it's 50, so it's going to be, so that's 46 right here.
Mm-hmm. And you'll cut at the 4 again.
Okay.
So grab the ruler. Okay, you might get crazy with the rotary cutter and slice all that off, and then we're going to have another problem.
It'll be end of show. See you next week.
We'll cut off air. She'll come back.
Is that right?
Get it right on that line there. Okay. So you're looking at that. There you go.
Okay.
Careful.
This takes a long time.
Now you know why quilts cost how much they cost. They take time.
That's true.
All right. So you've got those.
Okay.
So we can take our panel
Okay.
and go and do one of our short sides. So here's this. And when we're laying this in, we're laying these right sides together.
Over here, so
Move that up
the
there,
camera
yeah.
view. Okay.
Lay these right sides together.
Okay.
And we're matching up because we want to match up end to end as best we can.
Okay.
So we're going to take that. We're going to take it all the way down, see what we get size-wise here.
I don't have a long enough table with everything
You're
on.
doing fine.
So should we do a pin? Put a pin
Yeah,
in
I'm going to start
earlier?
pinning. I'm going to start pinning this. So I'm taking my pins, and I just have these nice little sewing pins. I have this little round pearl head on them.
Okay.
Those just help a little bit. So you can take a few
So-
of these, and you'll start working down this.
If
And
you
you
have
just
an
wanna keep
easier
it
tip than what
simple.
we're doing, please, we want to interact with you tonight, and we want people to be able to see that too. So let us know, because I'll even go back and read them later. Okay, so we just do that, right?
Uh-huh. And you want to take that all the way down, but you're wanting to make sure that the end of that ends up at the end of that panel. If not, we have to kind of shift these pins around to
Well, as
keep
long
that
as,
in.
well, or we just cut it, right? If it's too long.
No, that goes besides that. That totally defeats the purpose of us doing that prior fold earlier. Is it too long, or is it ending upright?
It's a little long.
Okay, so we have to fix that.
Okay.
So we're going into right there. So pin that side now, and we have to basically get this eaten up in it.
Oh, because of the stretching.
Correct.
Oh.
That's how we're going to end up with a nice flat border.
Wow. So I guess that's a good tip.
Mm-hmm. So you're basically kind of working that in as you go. Kind of like when we're quilting, we have to apply pressure sometimes to the quilt to work in certain parts of the fabric. That's how we keep it nice and square.
Okay.
That okay sounded very reassuring.
But there's no tension, so it's hard.
So yeah, it's a little different for sure. Can you imagine doing a king size one of these?
No way.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. I know you can.
So when people are putting their borders on their tops, they're doing it this way even if it's a bigger quilt?
I mean, I don't know. I don't do ones much larger than these little panels.
How do you guys apply your borders? Do you have to go through this whole process to do that? I mean, I guess it's not too long. I mean, I guess if
It's
you're
not
sitting
terrible
there
when you're
jamming to your music or watching your show.
Watching the Law and Order SVU. Just like that.
Okay.
Okay, and you have all your pens.
Yeah.
And then we're doing 1/4 inch seam allowance. Remember we talked about that.
Okay.
And then you can set this up. You'll probably want to set it up where the pearl heads are on the outside so you can pull them out easily.
Oh, okay.
That's up to you. We probably could have pinned them on the other side so you could get to
That's
them
okay.
easier. But
We'll do that on the next one.
whatever's easier for you.
So I
I'm
can
gonna
go
move
ahead
all
and
this
stitch
out of the
this on
way.
real quick.
Yeah, I'm going to move this all out
Okay.
of the way.
All right, you guys, you're going to get entertained. Oh, man, that is big.
You were the one that decided to do this large panel
Well,
for her first one.
I needed to do it well, I was going to ask you to do it, but then I'm like, you know what, maybe I can handle this one.
Oh, see, now this was a good one. She said that Laura said that she finds the center of the panel and of the strip and pins the ends, and then fills in the
Oh,
rest,
okay,
which
we'll do
makes
that.
sense.
Laura, we're going to do that on the next one. Thanks for that tip.
Mm-hmm.
So if there's a pin here, do I pull
Yeah, Deborah said the same
pull
thing
it out
too. Full thing.
first?
And they said pin on the yellow side, which was a good idea. So we should probably flip it over so you can see it better. Because you want to make sure that that's not shifting.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
true.
flip that over. We'll just have to grab the pearls, the pin heads, as we're going.
See, this is why we need all your little tips.
Everyone's helping
Now
us.
when it-
Just a little work along here.
Work along.
So you're going to have to take this a little bit slower because remember the pearl heads are underneath it. So you have to pin those.
Oh, that's probably not a good idea.
Okay, I'm going to flip these over then real quick so you can get to them. There we go. So let's flip those over. This is a good thing.
Okay,
We're back.
just because we're live and
That's the only time that this would happen.
just so you know, we're not going to finish the whole quilt tonight, so we won't keep you forever. We're just going to you're going to walk me through and help me pin on
Okay.
this small border.
There you go.
And then we're going to start a little bit on the piano one, and then we're going to call it a day and finish it up the week after.
There you go. Look at you moving fat, putting on these borders like nobody's business now.
Well, I'm thinking of it like how I pin on the quilts on the machine.
Yeah, you're moving fast. Look at that. And you said a big quilt would take you too long.
Yeah, it still probably would. But I like all this interaction, so keep interacting with us. All the little tips can help me, but also can help viewers that are watching that are new.
Yeah, they've never done it before.
Yeah, like me. Okay, this end one.
Look at that. You did that fast.
Thinking I should have got my nails done before I did all this.
All right, so you're back over here. And now you see you have access to those pins.
Yeah.
So you can pull them out as you're going and keep
Okay.
everything straight. You got a 1/4 inch foot on here, which already helps you keep that seam. Okay, someone's ready. She's shoving me out the
So I'll
way.
pull this out and then lay it underneath, right?
I don't know.
And then I start it down like that.
Yes.
Now, oh, you don't have a little pin cushion for me.
Oh, my Lanta. Calm down, Beyonce. Let me go get you a pin cushion.
Well, you know, we do have pin cushions
Your
here,
sister's at
so-
home laughing so hard right now. I see her in the comments right now. She's dying.
Alrighty, so we have.
Here's your pin cushion.
Thank you.
No problem. Anytime.
So when I start, how do I start?
Did you put the foot down
Yeah.
already? Okay.
So how do I pull the thread up?
Oh, just press the thread button. Your single stitch.
Okay.
To pull that up, and then you can just get
Do
going.
I have to pull up or I can just go?
You can get going.
So it's not like the long arm where I have to pull up and tie off?
No.
Okay,
You can if
so
you
then
want
hit
to.
this right here.
Mm-hmm. And be careful not to like shove the fabric or hold it. You want to let it eat it up naturally. So like, there you go.
Are we having internet issues again? And then I stop,
Mm-hmm.
and then how do I, ooh, ooh.
And then you press your thread cutter.
You're acting like I know what that is. Oh, the
The
little
one
scissors.
that has scissors, yeah.
And then up. And then I do that to the other side?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Looks good.
Alrighty.
I like that.
Okay, let's move on to the next one.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. And then, do you have a direct connect? And I'm going to do this side, right?
Yes, you're gonna do the next one. It's the internet keeps going in and out. It's weird.
So it has nothing to do with the headphones at all?
Mm-mm. No, it's. Oh, no one's saying anything. It's okay.
Alrighty.
Maybe it's just
So I
maybe
need
it's
those
just
pins again.
cousins. Okay. Well, the more you know. All right. So you're doing the same thing again.
Do we need to take her headphones off? Do you think that has anything to do with
No.
the messed up? Okay.
No.
Yep, same thing again.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we already found the centers, right? So because we,
Well, let's
we
try.
know the side.
Let's try. They had a
Oh,
way
yeah.
a second ago. So we have that measurements where it's going, and let's take this, find the center of this. So fold your strip in half. Let's
Okay.
try their way.
Okay.
So fold your strip in half, and
Uh-huh.
find your center.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a pin in it
Okay.
because that's what I like to do.
Put a pin in it. Oh, it's not. Wait, hang on. I guess it would help to be the right. That. Okay.
You're doing great, buddy.
Okay.
All right, we can finger press this, and that's just by using your nail and just grinding it,
Okay.
and that gives you a finger press, so you can at least see it.
Okay.
And then we can take that and match up that finger press with that pin that we just made.
Okay. I see what they're doing now. This is
Okay.
how we pin on the tops on the long arm.
Yeah.
We start from the center. Okay.
Yeah. So,
And we want the pin to be on the outside this time.
right. And then for this one, then we're going to go all the way to our ends and pin that. So pin that end and pin that
okay.
other end, and then we work in the fullness.
Oh, I see.
And that's how it's going to keep that nice and square. That makes that a little easier. Nice tip.
Yeah, really good tip.
Okay.
Keep the tips coming.
And then you just work your way through that as you go. See? Now it's nice and flat. You have a little bit of tension to work with, and now you're kind of working in that fullness.
Okay, so you want to do that side? So
Sure. So I'm pinning on that yellow side so we can easily get to those pins.
Okay. And do
As
one
we're
more there, and then
working.
we'll squirt this over here. And we need a large. No wonder like quilters like have a large workspace.
Yeah, just a little bit of space. You gotta have room. Gotta have extra room. Summer, is everything okay? Okay.
Okay, and then
So I've got that one. Where'd my pens go? I'm running out of space over here, and we have a big table. There we go.
alrighty,
More
and
pens.
then get that filled in there. Give me a couple more pins. My fancy dancy wool pin cushion that my awesome sister makes for us that we sell. Shout out to Chantelli on that. Okay.
'Kay.
Alrighty, that's enough.
All right, you ready for the next one? Okay.
Yep. I'm gonna rock and roll this one. I've got it made. I've
You're
got it
doing
figured
great.
out now. Only if I had a little advance for the fabric, like a little person over there could be like boop, 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 pushing the fabric for me.
I can't. I can't.
Alrighty. All right, so pin out. Any other tips that could help us out along the way? Alrighty.
A lot of people said you have a lot of guts getting on here
I know.
when you're not used to it.
Okay, this is the pin down, right?
Yeah. There you go. And then this pressure start button.
I just want to show, beginners, like, if I can do this, you guys can definitely do it. Because I think we'll make all the mistakes live for you, so then you'll learn from me.
Careful. Pull your pins out a little closer to the foot.
Closer
Don't run over the foot, but get a little closer to the foot before you pull those pins out.
Oh, okay.
And let it feed it in naturally. So pull it now. There you go. There you go.
So I guess the closer the pins are together, the more it holds it evenly for you.
Well, yeah, because if you pull it out here, then it's pushing that fat, because this is a presser foot too, so it's pushing it
Okay.
backwards a little bit. So you really want to get that pin at the last second.
Oh,
But
you
don't
fast,
want.
though.
Well, yeah, you have to be fast.
Okay. Oh, I've seen people like on shows like sew, and it's like super fast. Like they're like Superwoman fast.
Once you get used to it, you could be flying. You can get this on like nobody's business.
There we go.
You can go faster. You have a speed button.
You're my speed control.
Oh, I'm the speed control, the mover, the pinner, the tech guy, the sound person, the quality.
You know, you gotta have help when you're doing this.
Oh gosh, I hit my mic. Sorry.
I just don't want to have people waiting forever.
Someone said they normally put this together on the living room floor.
Oh,
That's
that's
a
a good
good idea.
idea.
See, look at the difference here on that.
Yeah,
so
that actually worked out
whoever's
better.
idea was it Deborah and
That was a good idea.
Deborah, and now I'm going to scroll back because I want everyone to have the same. Deborah and Laura, shout out.
That actually worked out.
That made her side when you did the center and then the two ends made it a lot
Perfect.
easier for her.
Yep. Okay, so let's do this on the sides, and then we'll show them a few more little things.
Okay.
And we'll,
Whoa! What are you doing?
well, yeah, I thought we had to do the. Oh, what do we do now?
You have a longer section now. You see? You had it folded like this.
Uh-huh.
That means when you sew this, it's going to stop right there. It's not going to go across the whole thing.
Oh, that's true. So
You
do I
have
have
to
to
extend
press
that out.
this, or just is it okay to do it like this?
I would at least press maybe the sides,
Okay.
at least so you have a nice flat edge to work
What
on.
do you guys do? Do you do the whole thing, or just a little bit just to get it
They'd
going?
Probably press the whole
They probably
thing.
press the whole
probably
thing.
press the whole thing.
Oh, I think the thing turned off though.
Oh, goodness. Don't touch it.
Did we unplug it?
I
Did I
swear,
turn it
y'all, we
off?
know what we're doing.
Did you unplug
No,
it?
it's on an auto offsetting. You have a fancy. Oh, you got to shake it. There you go. Now it's on. No, don't set it down.
No, I'm looking at the
Oh,
thing.
my Lanta.
Do I have it? I can't tell.
We are not going to be featured in Better Home and Garden magazine.
Honey, you have to realize you do all this stuff. I don't do any of-
this.
Well, I mean, Grandma and Chantelli do all this stuff.
Okay, no, you press.
Oh.
If you iron it like that, it stretches the fabric, so you just press.
Oh.
And you're moving. Stay pressed. Pick up and move over a little bit. There it is.
So I should be like, press on, press off. If I sang, what? I don't even know if it's on.
Get it together, Diana. Okay, we're pressing to the yellow, pressing to the dark side for this. Okay, that's,
Was that what we were
good.
doing?
Yes, we were.
Oh,
I just did it automatically for you.
I don't feel like it's on.
Aaron, I got it.
No, I'm having fun. I gotta do my press on, press off, press on. Press off, press off.
I'm not going to stand back there with cousin.
Yeah, I'm laughing at myself so I don't get stressed, because right now I'm a little stressed.
Everyone's saying press the whole thing.
Oh, man.
Not that, we know, for time's sake, we won't be pressing the whole thing, but yes, press the whole entire
if you're
thing
doing it for
first.
real, you should press the whole thing, right?
This is going to be the fun.
Oh, should I go ahead and do that? I don't even know what I'm
I'll
doing.
press. You talk. Talk about what you're doing for the piano. Do that. Talk about what you're doing for the piano key.
Okay.
Where are you going?
I have to grab them.
Oh, my Lanta. Okay, you talk about what you're doing for the piano key. I'm going to press.
Okay, he's going to press because he doesn't want me to sing.
No, it has nothing to do with you
Yes,
singing
it
American
does,
Idol. Calm
but
down.
It's okay. I will do this. So I got the jelly roll. The junior jelly roll is what this is. And I opened it up earlier, so
She didn't even have it on.
I was like, I told you it wasn't on. And you were like, it's on.
It's not on. You didn't have it on.
Okay. Scoot over there. You're in my space right
Excuse me. Calm down.
So I got these. And I decided to kind of go in 3 layers because I had lots of darks and lots of lights. So then I thought it'd be kind of cool to make the piano keys dark, light, kind of like a medium to a dark to a light, back to a medium, dark and light. I think you can get the idea. It's kind of hard to see all this. Summer, are you above? Okay, good. And so, what's fun with this, with some of these jelly rolls, is they come with this. This is a grunge one, and so it has all these fun little colors that can go with it. So tell me what you guys think. Is this a good pattern? Because I did try another pattern earlier today, and I didn't really like it. So we're going to look at this pattern and see if this will work. So, okay, that's my piano keys. So we're going to, but they'll be straight and even. They won't be wonky wonk.
So what size of like piano? You said you're doing what, a 3-inch finished?
I think so.
Okay.
What do you think?
3. Yeah, 3 is good because you have
Okay.
an 1.5 inch inner border. So yeah, 3 finish should be pretty.
So that would be 3.5 inches cut.
Oh, so proud.
I've already learned something. Oh my goodness, give me an A.
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay,
but
A minus?
yeah, it's a good start.
Okay, good. I'm working on an A plus summer. Anyway, so we're gonna go like these are the colors that the kind of the order, and then we'll sew a few of those together tonight. After we put that on, and then we're gonna stop, and then we're going to finish next week. Because we've kept you long enough, because I'm like not know what I'm doing. If it's messed up, don't tell
About
anybody.
a 32nd of an inch seam allowance right there, buddy. Went from a quarter to a 32nd. And part of it might be a 64th, honestly.
It's okay.
All right.
It's okay.
Do this one.
I
real quick.
tried.
So, do you want to sew those together real quick? Just do like your first 4 or something.
Oh, so that's kind of the same thing. Do I have to pin these at the same time?
No, we're just because you're gonna cut those later. You're just sewing them together to get the pattern.
Oh, okay.
So those don't have to be pinned because we're just gonna. We end up cutting off the ends anyway. So.
Wow, pressure.
No pressure.
So I gotta take them like this, right? So I put them face to face.
Right sides together. Yeah.
Right sides
Face
together.
to face. That's a
face
good
to
one.
face.
That works. Face to face. That's a good one.
Okay, and then line them up at the top here, just like that. And then put them down there. Am I doing that right? I watched your jelly roll race video on this. I think you did it like this.
Yeah.
Okay. You're saying, yeah, kind of, but not really. Just.
Well, I'm over here fighting the cord and trying to stay out of your way and singing your press on, press off song.
I didn't hear you sing it.
I'm singing it inner.
I want to hear it outer.
No.
Come on, one time.
No.
One time.
No.
Press on.
No.
Press off.
Beyonce will not be calling me to be featured on a track. I'm good. So, okay, that's
So is it
fine.
okay to stop in between? Like, is this how you guys do it? Did you have another tip? Or do you just kind of put them face to face like this? Or right side to right side? Is that what you said it was?
Right sides together.
Right sides together?
Right side to right side. That works too. You are delirious right now. My Lanta.
You can almost hold them like this and just let it feed with this machine.
Yeah, you can. You just have to be careful not to. Don't pull it. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
You gotta let it. If you're gonna let it feed it naturally.
Oh, it's being unnatural right now.
Oh my goodness.
It kind of moved over a little bit. So I just kind of move it back over and let it go back to from a.
Oh,
more than a
gosh. We're
quarter.
gonna get about 16 calls tomorrow saying, you know what, y'all could just stop YouTube. It'd be great. It'd be fantastic.
You
They're
didn't know you were
gonna
gonna
play us at a meeting of what not to do.
You didn't know you were getting comedy hour quilting tonight, did you?
That's really what this should be called.
Yeah, it's gonna.
After hours, after being here from 7 a.m. to whatever we are now.
That's what it is. It's comedy hour tonight.
Yeah,
We're giving them. It's been a crazy.
Not crazy.
Why did that cut?
Because you hit cut. Oh, because you pulled it too soon.
Oh.
You have to let it cut for a second.
So then I go add on the next one. I don't really have to press yet, do I?
No, I pressed at the end, but you can. You
So
can
I
if you want to.
Well, we'll do. Well, what do you
Okay,
mean? I can if I want to.
You can go ahead and press now, or you can press at the end.
Okay, so just to keep for time.
Gosh, I'm not a mathematician. Just keep going.
I don't know what I'm doing.
So the next strip.
Like
Oh, right
how?
sides together. So
Oh,
open
so
it up
same
and then
thing.
sew right sides
Okay.
together. Yeah. Oh gosh, I'm not a mathematician. I gotta do the math in my head. Oh, cousin's got a calculator. I'm going over there.
Oh my goodness.
Excuse me.
I paid for your college and you don't know these things?
My teacher tried me saying that I'd never walk around in my life with a calculator in my pocket, and look who's winning now.
All right, so we just thought I would get a couple of these done so you could see what I was going to do for the piano keys, and then the rest of them I'm going to finish before next week. And then we'll add all the border on, this border on. How's that coming so we can add the yellow border on so we can finish? I'm so sorry, you guys. Oh, my goodness. You have to laugh, especially because the video keeps messing up too. Okay, we got this. Probably not good to close your eyes when you're sewing, huh? Does that help people get their fingers stuck underneath it? Oh.
You're starting to get delirious.
Tears coming out of my eyes. I can't. Oh, the makeup's going down.
Where's the rotary cutter?
I don't know.
We are a hot mess express.
I told you we came to entertain you. We're going to retitle this Laugh Tonight or Have Fun. Give us a title, you guys. This is definitely not the...
they tried.
They tried. There we go. Hashtag they tried. Corey really does know what he's doing. He's just trying to teach me, and I don't know really much. And if I have to stay entertained, because if I don't...
Seam ripper.
Then...
Rotary cutter is in the shopping basket.
Alrighty. I think I got this. I think I got
Summer
this part down.
is over there rolling on the ground. She just gave up looking at the computer. She's just on the floor rolling.
I think I've got this figured out now.
You're doing great. As long as you're keeping those right sides together, that's all that matters.
Face to face.
Face to face. There it is.
Okay,
face to face.
You got that ironed? So we can do this and then...
Yeah, I'm about to do the cheater way of doing this. Because I know they're both the same size. For your longer edges.
They're not the same size.
Yeah, they are. No, I know the cuts have to be the same.
Oh, got it.
For your longer one.
So do I keep going or I just wait? Because we're just...
You're done with that there.
Okay.
I was trying to get this together so you can do this. All right, so here you go. There's that.
Alrighty.
So find the centers of those and do a finger press.
Okay. So I'm finding my centers, like our good friends told us how to do. So nice to have friends to help us out. Right?
Oh my gosh. My dog Spike is at home just burying his face on the pillow, saying, nope, I don't know that woman.
You gotta laugh, right? I mean, if you guys are doing this, if you don't laugh it through when you're, especially live, trying to do something for the first time, I mean, I'd be here crying. And would you rather me crying or laughing? What about you? Would you rather me crying or laughing?
I'd rather you laugh than cry. Because when you cry, then I'm going to start crying. When I start crying, Summer's going to start crying. When Summer starts crying,
there we go.
It's just over.
I'm here to benefit everyone then.
All right, so here's your center of this side. So we'll lay that open and so you can match your centers.
Okay, so I'm going to match my centers. And you want to see if anybody's saying anything or has any questions?
Yeah.
Well, because we've kind of been ignoring that, trying to fix everything. And we are here for them and for their tips.
Amy said she thinks we had an adult beverage.
No, didn't have that. Probably sounds like that, though. Okay, so then this end.
People are just loving us.
All right, go to that end over there. I'll do this in here.
Yes,
we got to knock this out for them. I strongly recommend a helper. If I was to recommend anything else tonight, it's find a helper that knows math and can measure.
Well, for a second, I just put these together going, oh.
I know.
I think that was off, but no, it's right once I measured it out.
All righty. I need some pins down here. Thank you.
She shoves me to the side and says, go do that. Wait, I need you to come back and give me those.
Well, that's what... can we move the iron?
Please don't set it somewhere that's going to burn. But yes, you can move it. Just set it on the ground. But no. Yes.
Right here. I knew what I was doing on that. I knew not.
Heat part
I
bottom.
wasn't going to do that. I'm not that dingy.
I didn't say you were dingy, but you're being a little delirious tonight.
I'm just having fun. I'm basically laughing at myself.
I think you're doing great.
This is actually, now that I've done it just a little bit right here.
She's about to say, now that I've done it quite some time.
No.
It's been about 4 hours.
No, it's actually, I can see why people enjoy it a little bit now.
Piecing?
Seriously. Well, this is, adding like a, I don't know if it's piecing, because I don't want to say I'm piecing, because I've seen some beautiful quilts that are pieced, that are truly pieced. This is kind of like just putting
You're adding borders on border. You're doing some nice beginner stuff, but you're getting started. Eventually, you could do that Judy Niemeyer style stuff.
Yeah, this is very beginner.
It's just paper piecing. Paper piecing's fun.
Yeah. Okay, let me lock this on, and then we'll get the other side.
Okay.
Too bad you can't pin over there while this is going.
No, that's going to be a negative Ghost Rider. The pattern has been filled.
This is going to be, this color's looking really cute.
I like the yellow.
Yeah, that turned out really good.
It is cute.
Okay, I need to spread it out. It needs to have some wings.
I'm going home. Cousin here, take my mic. You were getting on the camera with her.
Well, no, the wings help it, though. So that way it will flow better. I was thinking of it that way.
That's great. You're doing great.
Okay, I feel like I'm going really slow for people.
You're
Sorry.
doing fine.
Okay, so needle down and then go. And then let it feed. We're feeding,
Make
we're
sure you're
feeding.
make sure-
We're moving.
Well, don't do that because we don't need a 64th of a minute. Wait till you get a little closer.
I know. We're
Okay.
feeding. It's
There we
like
go.
the faster you go, it's like the machine is hungry. Feed me.
Oh my gosh. Y'all, this is my mother, and I don't think I've ever seen this side of her. I'm scared. Who are you?
I'm just trying to bring commentary to quilting or piecing.
Comedy and commentary.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is comedy hour. We got to keep it going. I
For a
can't
second,
just
the
stop.
machine sounded a little different. I thought your bobbin ran out. I was about to fall on the floor.
Oh, would that mean what would happen then? What would you have to start over?
You would have to put more thread in the bobbin and start back wherever it stopped.
Oh, at that moment, we'd be like, see you next week. Call it a day. It's over. Okay.
Move.
No, it's my quilt. I have to piece the whole thing. I took it out. I'm gonna hold this one. I'm really looking. I'm really paying attention. I'm doing the best job I can. I promise.
You're doing great.
Have you ever taught a class and had a student like me?
Oh,
That's a good question. Like, have you
Yeah.
ever taught a class and had a student like me, or did they just start crying? Ooh, I took the pin out again too soon.
that's fine.
I feel
0
like
out
the
of
teacher.
5.
I feel like the teacher is supposed to be here. Like, don't do that.
0 out of 5 would not recommend. You're doing great though.
Stop
You're making
it.
it fun.
Well, I am
I
trying.
guarantee you, someone's in their studio right now piecing something together, about to fall on the floor laughing.
Well, there we go. As long as I can do that. Oh. Ooh, stop.
The machine's not voice activated. She's not
Oh,
Alexa.
that's a good idea.
It's not Alexa. no.
Alexa, stop. We can give a name to
I wonder
them.
how many people are on their
If we
their
give a
volumes on their
name.
TV and all their Alexas just turned on.
No, that would be so funny. Like to have that though. Like to say, I can give it a name because I can't call it the name it is.
Oh, look at that!
Say-
You got a compliment while you're working. I can give you something to make you happy. Okay, you have to keep that stretched up. Don't pull that pin out. Don't pull
what
that
do you
pin out
mean?
yet.
Why
Don't
not?
pull that pin out yet.
Oh. Now?
No,
Don't scare me.
I'm not scaring you. Okay, so you have to keep that pulled while you're pulling that one. Yeah, you hold that. I'll hold that.
Oh.
That's gonna keep it straight.
Oh,
Someone
I
said you don't
see.
look
Okay.
old enough to be my mother.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Trust me, I feel old enough. But thank you. Look at there.
Look at that.
I did it.
You did. Let's have a little bit of a trim there on that
That's
little
okay.
piece, but it's okay. All right, last one.
Okay, last one. We can do this. Race to the finish. Ba-ba-bum. Ba-ba. Oh, you got that? We already have our center. No, we don't have our center. Oops. Starch. Spray center. I remember how to do centers, right? And then
I'm
you
not
stretched.
coming to
you
work tomorrow.
Here.
Yes. Oh, you're gonna.
We
put,
have to pin it. We're doing it like our friends told us.
Yes.
I remembered. Thank you, friends.
What is wrong with you?
I told you this was comedy hour. You didn't know you were signing up for
Summer
comedy.
can't even stand up. She is laughing so hard. She is trying so hard to be quiet.
This is our comedy.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just so proud of myself. Maybe that's what it is.
She's no Meryl Streep, but she's trying.
Alrighty, so give me one for the end over here.
All right, here you go.
Thank you.
No problem, buddy. Anything I can do to help.
Alrighty, so then we we pin in. So if you want to throw some pins my way, just dart them over here.
I'm sending this to everybody in our family group message tonight.
Thank you.
All right, so pinning the ends, putting on these borders. And if you're adding borders to quilts, this is basically the process that you're doing, or panels or quilts or whatever,
Yeah.
over and over and over again. Is finding those centers, finding the ends, going like Deborah and Laura told us.
Yes.
And you're just working through that, working in that fullness, but that helps keep, okay, calm down.
Well, I pinned the tablecloth. I guess that's I'm not going to quite go with that, am I? Oh,
Man, I can't leave you alone for 2 seconds. I'm over here trying to give good educational value. And there you come,
I
like
know.
a wrecking ball, bam. Just pin the tablecloth.
Oh. No, don't
The
get me
best part
started.
is if she would have started going and the tablecloth started rolling it.
Probably.
And then she'd have been, stop, stop, stop!
I gotta give it a name.
The machine?
I don't think. Oh, I know it wouldn't listen to me.
No.
That'd be kind of cool. Is there a voice activated sewing machine? I'm
Patent
wondering.
pending. Copyright.
Okay. I mean, I'm not an engineer, so it's not like I could do it. Somebody
No.
can make the money. Okay, so now, you guys, we are on the 4th side. I am super excited to see this little border added to my little panel. I'm hoping that you will join me in your efforts and find a panel in your closet and throw something on there so you can either give it as a gift or give it away. Because it would be fun to show a picture of that on our Instagram.
Yes, definitely. Shoot us a picture. You can either message us on our Facebook page or email us after hours LEQ.
LEQ After Hours.
Sorry.
Come on, you should know our email by now.
LEQ after hours at lequilters.com.
That is it.
Yeah, shoot us some pictures. We'd love to throw them on our Instagram.
When we complete the project next week, we'll do them together.
Okay.
Oh, you put these in sideways. I can't do that. I mean, they have to be like, come on, assistant. It's fun having an assistant. You can borrow him if you're local. I'm just joking.
You trying to pimp me out? What's going on?
I was just joking. Yeah, I need you too much.
Summer
Working.
is crying right now.
Ah.
Okay, be careful with pushing it. You gotta let it feed
Oh,
itself.
that's right.
Let it feed.
It's hungry.
Yeah.
It's got to eat. Okay,
Yeah,
that's right.
yeah. Let's break it down. It's hungry. It's gotta eat. Yeah,
Well, you don't want to force feed the kids, so let it take its time.
It's almost over. It's almost over. I'm having fun.
Well, it's
For
all
real
about
though, I
you.
haven't seen you laugh this much in 3 weeks, so this has been great.
Yeah, it's been fun. This is fun. I'm having a good time.
Oh.
This is what this is about, is to have a good time. I want to
doing
make
great.
sure we have a good time. And that's why we're doing this.
This might just be water, but
Oh, it's definitely water, sorry.
that's what I'm saying. Not bad.
I promise, Amy, it's just water.
It is just water. Good old H2O.
Okay.
There you go. You're getting the hang of it. You're not yelling at it. You're pressing the button.
I'm not. You're right.
Yay.
I figured it's not going to listen to me. It's like kids. You just have to find a different way to work with them.
What's that supposed to mean?
Can't yell anymore, so what else do you do? Okay, we'll find a different way. Well,
Pin them to the tablecloth.
to the tablecloth, exactly.
Ay,
So
ay, ay.
excited, this is almost done. Alrighty.
Doing great.
And we'll show them this and then give them, show the piano keys again and then we can be done. Oh, I think I'm pressing too hard again. And you said at the end you hold it, right?
Yep.
Oops, stop.
So holding this part back here and this part. So use both hands. Don't take the pin out yet.
No,
Well,
it's
you
too
can
late, I
now.
already did.
So have one hand there and one hand there.
Well, how do people? Oh, with their feet. They're using their feet.
Yeah, because they're
pedal.
normally using a foot pedal.
That's right.
But you want to keep that nice and flat so it ends up perfect just like that. Stunning. Yeah.
Success
For one border.
for one border.
You've got more to do. But it's a good start. You're doing good.
Yay!
Look at
Okay,
that.
let's show the border. I got it on there. Not
You did.
bad.
Not bad at all.
Let's pull it up.
So that's the first, going to be a finished inch and a half border.
I like
But it's
that.
coming, little bit of, but it's coming together.
That's okay.
I like
I'll
it. So
take
yeah,
my
we'll just
loop.
get it. We'll get it pressed down. But
Yeah.
all those ends ended up perfect, just like that, by getting
Yeah.
that center measurement first.
That's a good idea. Awesome. Thank you for those tips. So after, like we were showing you, I think you were pressing this, but we don't have to. We
Oh
can.
no, I wasn't. But
As we are going to we took that jelly roll and we lined up the colors, how we were going to do it, and then we're going to sew them all together. And I'll get them all sewn together this week. So next week, I'll show you how Corey's going to show me how to cut them in
I love how she just threw me
3.5
down there.
inch, you said?
You're gonna do a 3.5 inch. So it'll be a finished 3. Yeah.
So the 3.5 inch, and then we're going to get them added on to the side and finish the quilt top. So,
Yay.
yay!
Awesome. Okay. Well, I'll iron that later.
Yeah, we've kept them long enough.
Oh, okay. Oh, we got
We
to
gotta
switch
switch sides,
spots.
yeah.
Okay. Excuse
This is
me.
your side. This is my good side.
I
That's your
see.
good side.
I see. I see. I see. All right. Let's see.
Any questions? Any good tips?
Everyone's
Anybody's
just
gonna-
laughing, living their best life.
Is anybody going to join me on this journey of panel quilting? Take a panel, throw a border on.
It's a good
Come
idea.
on, let me know.
Next one would be, are you going to put this on the long arm and show us how to quilt it?
Are you? Yes. We can definitely do that.
Who else is here?
You know what? We are definitely next week. We're going to put the piano edge borders on, and then we're going to pull it up there and give you some quilting inspiration ideas. And then, why not? We probably won't do it next week because it would take too long, but we'll put it on there and quilt it and give some other ideas. What do you think?
Yeah, definitely. I've got a couple of different quilting ideas that we could do for it. So
yeah, but we'll definitely give you the ideas and stuff like that at the end of next week.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know. I had fun with this. Did you guys have fun?
Everyone seemed like they were having a good time.
Well, good.
Everyone seemed like they were
I'm
having
excited.
a good time. Yeah. Good tips, really good tips. If you're in here watching this video after we have been live, you can still visit the live chat section and see what was said during the live go away. During the live, so you can get those tips as well that people are dropping in, because there are some really good tips in here, and I was not able to read all of them and then watch this comedy show at the same time.
Just hit the live chat. It's fun to go back and look at all that.
Definitely.
It's so fun.
So we will see you on next Thursday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, here at After Hours, Linda's Lecture Quilters. Bye.
Bye.